I don't think I'll be in the way as bad. Throttle and stuff will probably. Turned out pretty cool. Touch is kind of cool, but it's a little takes a little getting used to. I won't talk your ear off. Just thought I'd show my touch screens and stuff. You customize in different ways. This is a Garmin 750 GT and 750. No. Alright, get plenty of gas. Interesting. Gonna move the heading back straight ahead. Parking brake. that trim wheel is way too far back. I should have checked that. You know, I was going to when the first time I turned the wheel, I was going to look at it because you can't see the indicator right here. There's a little black indicator there. It's almost in the middle now. So, and then the wheel didn't move, and then I got sidetracked onto this other stuff. All right, so as soon as it had any lift at all, it was ballooning up on me. And that's not good, actually. A lot of times you'll stall. Oh, speaking of stalling, I'm at 60 now. Get these flaps up, because they definitely put a drag on. This is the elevator trim wheel too. I'm pushing in on the yoke because it's not trimmed out yet. I let go just now. It's still climbing, you know, over 1,000 feet per minute. If you go uphill, goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. 88, right? That's what I got. Oh yeah, autopilot's off. I'm sitting here going, this thing's acting weird. The autopilot's off, that's why it's acting weird. So, let's go ahead and turn the autopilot on. And we'll go nav. And it's not going yet because we don't have GPS on. Now it'll start turning. And we're gonna go get our path. There it is, right there. So we're gonna do a 360. RPMs a little bit too much. It's up in the red, I set it down. There's Clinton Airport. You're going over the top of it. I'm not going to do the transmission with the ATC and stuff. So I don't have the speakers hooked up right now. I ordered a new cable and It's in. I've got it. Just haven't installed it. It takes 2 seconds. Don't ask me. Let's see what the 3,000 feet vertical speed, but yeah, 400 feet per minute climb. Out of coffee. That was water. Climbing at like 400 feet per minute, and we're getting up to 3,000 there. So this will start dropping. We're going to level off. So autopilot does that through this wheel here. You see it moving. It's got like a stepper motor type thing. And it acts like your hand, basically. I mean, but it's gear driven, and it knows where it's at, 360 degrees in very small, minute increments. Some of the stepper motors, when you turn the gear, you could feel the magnets. It was very noticeable. But at any rate, that's how autopilot controls the elevation. And this was all the way down and nose up. And I should check that before we tried to take off. That's why it ballooned up. We got no wonder over there our alternator light's on, like it's not charging. Well, is it? The switch is off. It's right here, it's off. So let me turn it on so we can get some charge. Yeah, look at how far it picked. Well, here, you can see it here on the amps, how much it's discharged. But now that amp meter there, it's just the opposite, because the more charge it takes, I don't know whether you can see it. Could if I put my head gear on here with Track IR. Okay, so get a red light, and you can kind of see the amps are real high on the right there because it's charging up. It's interesting because what should happen is, in real life, this would have been working its way back to zero. Right there. As it charged up. And so it should have been closer to zero before that light shut off. Just life. I mean, that's how I know that. Had it frozen. It wouldn't straighten, and sometimes I have to like hit default, and it didn't work. I'm like, oh. Okay, so our heading bug. We're actually following GPS, our magenta line there, but something that I need to do too is lean the gas mixture out, on how, lean it out so it don't give so much. To cut down on fuel usage, let's see, we got burning 7 gallons per hour. Don't sound bad, does it? I mean, in reality of things, but I was going to, oh, okay, yeah. So you have to, I'm going to use this exhaust gas temperature and this mixture now. I froze the screen there. Alright, so we want to put our pointer over here on top to know where it's at. It's exhaust gas temperature. Now we're going to lean out the engine. I looked at, we're below 25 here, so I'm going to leave it where it's at, but we're going to lean this out. The farther back I pull this, the less gas gets in. I mean, if I pull it all the way back, the engine will die because it shuts it off. And what we want to do is have our exhaust gas temperature go up. And it's going to hit a point that it's actually going to go start going back down, that tells me to go ahead and stop, go back, forward some, and then go back a little more so you're not running the engine too hot. Alright, so here we go. Here goes that needle. Okay, see it's dropping. So I'm going back. Then I'm going to push it in some to richen it up a little so it's not running so, this is because of wind turbulence, you know, causing the plane to go up and down, bumpy. Okay, that's good. Now, see, we went down to 6 gallons per hour. So I was able to bleed off, get an extra gallon. I leaned it out, and our RPMs are still cool. We're on course. Everything's nice and level now. This isn't set. Our heading bug, just kind of a habit to put it in the direction you're going. I'm not actually flying by heading, so it doesn't really matter, but doing 100 knots, 3,000 feet, barometric pressure 29.92. We're going to go up here and make over a 90-degree turn to get back. I forget where we're going. We left Clit. We're going to Memphis, I think. How's the wind blowing? 2 knots and blowing crosswind. So we're probably flying a little cattywampus because I don't want to push our tail, our vertical stabilizer. That part there. Let's kick it. And fuel. These gauges over here I added in, they don't match up as well because these are made for bigger tanks. These only have 13-gallon tanks in each wing. This plane here. shows the fuel quantity down here. When it's full, it's only 13 gallons. You got all that space there. Well, these are a lot less graduations, so yeah, where are we at right now? I'd say we're about 7 gallons, something like that, in each tank during the weeks. We speed 3,000 feet there, and I think we're actually at 3,000 feet. Yep. Because it gave me that, when the wheel wasn't working, I had to restart stuff that I had already turned on. UTC, Universal Time, also GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, and also called Zulu. So it's Zulu 16:05. Be 4:05 if it was here. Can't go back. That is kind of a nuisance there, and have to make an R90 about 97-degree turn here. Our amp meter now is straight up and down on 0. It says we're an hour to the destination. That could end up going up. We're getting closer. Not further away. Got a tailwind now. Probably going a little faster. Yeah. We're right at 100. That's, we weren't quite there before, but that tailwind's helping us. I wanted to see, I can go to the, I can zoom out. Let's see. Coming in Memphis, we're coming in on runway 36. We're doing 110 ground speed knots. bug back. This is much faster. What the heck was that? See that heading back there? I'm gonna hit heading sync. See, it jumps right up to the front. I love technology. Temperature's good, or feels good. Everything looks fine. This is the temperature outside, 10 degrees centigrade, about freezing. It's actually in this plane. It's up there. It's 10 degrees. Oh, the transponder's off. That's weird. Put it on altitude reporting. I got the sound off, or they would have been yelling at me. I didn't ask for flight following either. Breaking all the rules. Mile range is white, sir. And then it goes into a star, a transition, a star, standard approach. It's a highway in the sky. They have stars on arrivals and SIDS, S-I-D-S, SIDS, standard instrument departures if you're leaving. And it's a highway that you should follow to the different vectors that they name. Sometimes they name them after people from that city. Well, like there's one, it's called Buck, Jack Buck. That's in St. Louis. We could go to charts. Okay, go to St. Louis K. STL. Okay, and then alright, select. Okay, let's pick I'm trying to think, what would it be? Let's try that one. I can't see that without my glasses. Coop, K-O-O-P. Napoleon. There's Butler. There, I'm doing that. STL. Here's the SID, and there's the star. This would be a arrival. All right, and I was telling you about the different names. There, right there. J Buck. You see that? J Buck. And there's others. PTs. Sheepball. Fattest. Okay. These would be like holding patterns. And if something happens and they tell you to go into a holding pattern. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. And this is Navigraph on here, but I was having trouble finding it on there for some reason. They have I think it's already activated, but maybe not. Oh God, I shouldn't have done that. We had the whole arrival that we were following, and we needed to stay with that. I could go back. Forget where we were. Let's say Evelyn. Actually, we'll try it. I don't know whether it's going to or not. We're turning. Hopefully we're not. Hopefully I picked the right thing, so I'm not going way back. Oh no, perfect. All right, we're back in. We're back on course. I fixed my mistake. Runway 36 Charlie. I do need the ILS frequency. Memphis. Oh, I don't want that. I want the approaches. And we want 36 center ILS. Okay, and then let's zoom in. It's weird the way it does that. Okay. That's our ILS frequency. 111.95. ISDU. Okay, so we went 111.95, and we'll flip that to the active frequency. This thing didn't change up here. Why is that? Oh. I made that, it's nav2 now. I don't want nav2. nav1. 111.95. .95. That's for the glides that hit the center of the runway, left and right, and hit the front of the runway with instrument flight. All I got to do is control the throttle really to match the glide slope to get down to the front of the runway. It knows right where you should be at different distances, and it shows you a little graph and you gotta follow it. by either giving it more gas or less throttle. Okay. We're going east. Almost exactly 90 degrees, but we're off a little. We're probably going 100 degrees. Yeah, I mean we are. Compass here, compass there, compass there, compass there, compass here. You could get the feeling that they think that's important. Where's touchdown? $80 miles, 35 minutes. Different elevations. I should have been up, 30,000. Or go up to 14,000 and then 10,000. Not 30,000. Not NSS. 15.6 is the ceiling for this plane. It can't go any higher. You physically can't do it. So 14,000 feet, they also call it flight level 140. tossed around a little bit. I just need, I got the butt kicker that does the vibration, but it doesn't do the shaking, you know. I would like to just have the seat that did that a little bit, maybe, you know. Not drastic, because otherwise you need everything attached to that, so it moves with it. But and I don't have a lot of movement here, but just a little bit. To give you a little more immersion, whatever it's called. We're going right at the airport. Should be seeing it out there. I think I see it. I see the tower right there. And here you can go out, end up going outside too. Have to go through the different looks. Yeah, iPad. Now we go outside. That is the taxi and the landing light. There's taxi and here's landing light. The motor on these, they're not geared like a transmission. They run right off the drive shaft. The spindle, what do you call that? God, I can't think of things anymore. Drive shaft. That's what tells it the speed of how fast we're going. That's the pedo. You can see that dash in there. These games, they're amazing, man. The wheel even turns. These are the flaps on the inside. These are the ailerons that make us go. If I put the flap down and I come down. Yeah. Getting a little low on fuel. No. Got enough to get there. I got connections. I need to have the Air Force refueling jet to come give me some gas. It'll be here in a minute. Looks like a runway, but short one, if it is. You know, they have you know, the RC fields that have a nice remote control, radio control. They have a nice runway on some of them. And they paint an X, a big X on each end to let pilots know that it's an RC field, not a real runway. You should be in for a surprise and be running out of pavement. That is an airport over there. Little personal one or something. Don't even have any buildings. It just tie downs like areas. Turn the fan off for a minute. I'll be right. Can I get out of here? I'll be right back. Still trying to get out of here. I get into stuff. I spread out Going to the bathroom is a buzzkill. Then I got me some coffee, you know? Does that still look pretty good? Yeah. Okay. I put the fixed auto exposure on there. So it doesn't lose focus unless it focuses on the wrong thing. And then also the light won't go up and down. Going into our turn there. Navigation, altitude, autopilot's on. I might need to activate this approach. Oh, okay, yeah. Going to Nesbet. Looks like we probably got another. We got there. We got to be 3,000 and Jenny. That is the glide slope. We have to be at 2,000 feet there by the time we get there. We're 20. Are we that far? Sometimes these different ones show different things, but okay, let's go back to here. All right, well, we'll start going down as we get down to 2,000. So autopilot, sync that, and I'm gonna go to 2,000. Vertical speed. This is how we're gonna go down. We're already at a -100. -200. You'd think that would do it. How far are we again? 15, about 13 miles. And it tells us right there it's going to Nesbet, and estimated time of entry is here. (1842), we should be at this waypoint there, Nesbitt. Say our traffic controller, Tyler. We're going down about 300 feet per minute till we get up to 2,000. The big hand on the 0 and the little hand on the 2. How's our everything looks good. We already looked this up, and it's showing the ILS and the glide slope for runway 18. Runway 18. I don't know how here's the trouble. This is 180 down here. Okay. This is going up to 360, going north. So why is this thing gonna go up and turn around or something? Jimmy is the glide. I must be going in runway 36. Oh, I am. Runway 36 center. Okay, that makes sense. I thought I was going in runway 18. Sometimes that screen wants to get a little dimmer. I have it turned off on the TV, but it's got a mind of its own, I guess. Trying to preserve themselves. Well, we're down to 2,000 for the glide slope. And we're locked on to the frequency. I mean, it's locked on, or it's locked on us, one of the two. Actually, we read the signals, and no, they read the signals, but we send them back, one for this side, one for that side, somehow. It shoots two frequencies. Airport's over are really far. Right, I don't even know if we could see it from there. We can't. They shoot a frequency on it hits the right side of the plane and when it hits the left side of the plane. And they're two different frequencies, you know, like instead of listening to KSLQ, this side's listening to KSLQ and that side's listening to KC95. So the plane determines how it needs to go left to right. And the glide slope is picked up at that Jenny here, 2,000 feet. So we want to be 2,000 feet at Jenny, and we have to have the frequency in like we do. We also have to go to approach mode, turn on approach mode, and we have to make sure the localizer's on instead of GPS. And then making another sharp turn. Left turn, Clyde. Talk about cruise control. See airport up there. Oh, there's one there too. Yeah, there's my buddy. I know it's too much you can get into right now. It's a mess in here. There we go. Here's the airport. I forgot we were coming into Memphis. That's a big airport. 36C. We're gonna land on 36 Charlie. It's right there in the middle of the 3 runways there in that area. I know which ones they are. I'd see them, but there's other lines there, so it can be deceiving. Yeah, we're getting closer to Jenny. Jenny, who can I turn to? You make me so happy. I need to make you mine. 8675309. 8675309. Oh, I gotta turn approach on. Okay, and turn look on. Uh-oh, that's not right. Oh, good. It's going back. Okay. Approach. It is on approach. This is on approach. Approach. Oh, it's going down. It's picked up the glide slope too. But it's not showing up like it should. We should have a little graph over there. Then I control the throttle to keep the block in the center. I feel like I'm a little low here. Going a little fast too. I'm going to take this one in myself. Should be rich, all the way rich when you're landing. Oh, also should pull out the carb 8 so it don't freeze out and the engine die. And they're losing some speed. $70. Okay, we're at 60. And just gotta glide it down. Kind of perfect, huh? We made it. So we would already be talking to the tower. They'd have us go to ground, and we'd request a taxi to parking or a gate. Stop recording and upload it to YouTube.